Thank you so much for being in the Thought Leader series, and I'm so excited to talk about the small and medium business marketplace. That's a place where you have experience.
I do.
And is this a good time for independents to maybe look at some other assets or some way of diversifying, expanding? Maybe it's not as important today to be a vertical specialist?
My first two clients are very non-traditional. One's a fintech, and one is a startup in the blockchain space. And I will tell you that moving into other forms of lending as an additional revenue stream, on top of the equipment finance that they're already doing, but adding new revenue streams is now a safer way also to build that moat around themselves, right? Because if their customer goes and gets a traditional unsecured loan from a bank, chances are that bank's going to do the next equipment loan too, right? Now that cuts out the leasing company, the equipment finance company. But if they're able to say yes to every form of lending, then they've also secured their core business, which is the equipment finance side. But what if you can provide, the equipment leasing guy can provide an unsecured loan to help them in their cash flow, not a working capital loan, right? Not a fintech traditional loan, but a just unsecured 36-month loan, term note, if you will, but completely unsecured for $50,000, $100,000. Now they've pretty much put themselves in a place where a bank would have come in. And if the biggest challenge they're going to have is, can they get their funders to also fund that part of the business? And if it's not their traditional funders, they will find another one if they just ask. You just got to keep knocking on some doors. And it's just a matter of time before that envelope gets pushed and pushed and pushed until the independent in 10 years is going to be a multi-line commercial finance company with a core equipment finance business and other revenue sources, revenue generators along the way.
With all the change that's going on in our industry, what type of independent is most likely to succeed?
The independent that is willing to look out and to ask for help and invest in some help. I think that's the one that succeeds. The one that just thinks that everything is just fine and we just keep doing what we're doing, those are the ones that are most likely to get disrupted by something, someone, someday.